Good evening, everyone, and welcome to this contribution call about honoring. So, are you in total honoring of yourself, of your life, of your body, of everything in your life, of the current space, of the people in your life, irrespective of what they are choosing and what they are being, even if they don't fall into the category of your perfect partner, perfect child, or whatever relationship you are in with them, even the situation, whatever circumstances you are in, are you in complete honoring of that? And everything that brought up will you please now destroy and create it all times about sitting right and wrong, good and bad, for and pop, all night shorts, boys, povats, and beyonds. All the points of views that you have been avoiding and defending, to never honor yourself and always keeping yourself at the lowest level in the ladder of your life. So everything that is, will you please now destroy and create it all times a conciliant, right and wrong, good and bad, for and pop, all night shorts, boys, povats, and beyonds. So those of you who have done a foundation class or you have read this about the elements of intimacy that we talk about in access consciousness, there are 5 elements of intimacy, which includes honor and allowance. And unless you have an intimate relationship with yourself, you cannot have it with anyone else in your life. So every other relationship is a reflection of the relationship that you have with yourself. So just truth, are you in honoring of yourself? Do you honor yourself, or do you honor your belief system, your religion, your culture, your all the other relationships, all the conditioning that you have been put into through lifetimes, rather than honoring your own choices and what works for you? And everything that brought up, will you please now destroy and create it all times a conciliant, right and wrong, good and bad, for and pop, all night shorts, boys, povats, and beyonds. I hope every one of you have heard about this like change to the clearing statement, a new addition, povats. Points of views, avoiding and defending whatever is which is keeping this in existence. So when we avoid and defend something, we cannot change it. It becomes fixed. We are always in defense of it. Like it is so close to our heart. It is like something which is which we have defined as ourselves, as our identity, something which we cannot live without. And then we start defending it. So everything that does not allow you to perceive, know, be, and receive the energy of Kovac, will you please now destroy and create it all times upon it. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pop, all 9 shorts, boys, Kovacs, and beyonds. So we all have somewhere in the past class, we get the energy of allowance. So allowance is where you allow things to be as they are without having that need, even the need to change them. And honoring is like respecting everything as they are, even respecting your choices, yourself. Even if a person is extremely mean, you are aware. You are aware that yes, this is what they are choosing to be at this point of time in life. They're choosing to be a rattlesnake. They are choosing to be the asshole, and still you do not dishonor them. You are in allowance of them. That means you do not have that need to change them. You do not have that. You're not trying to control them. So like not having to control anything. That space is more of an allowance. And then having respect for the choices of others, what they are being and doing in their lives. Like having respect for them and having first like respect for ourselves. So in our culture, like most of us, we have never been told to honor ourselves. First of all, we have been told that we are not great. We are very ordinary, normal people, and we have to be humble and never acknowledge our greatness. And now, when you honor yourself, you make choices which would work for you. So how many times you refrain from saying no to people's request because you feel that saying no to them would be disrespectful for them. Mostly with our parents, our elders, anyone who is considered to be honorable in the society, we feel that we cannot say no to them. We cannot dishonor their request or whatever is like as per the protocol, whatever is expected from us from them. Does it honor you? Have you even asked that question, that does that choice work for you? Many a times no. We will cut off parts and pieces of ourselves. We will become doormats. We will allow people to step over us, make us the stepping stones, or just like rub their shoes on us and walk on us and go past us of us, rather than honor ourselves and be willing to say no, be willing to choose what works for us, and be willing to make people uncomfortable. And everything that taught up, will you please now destroy and create it all times about silent, right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine shorts, boys, bovats, and beyonds. So all the ladies and the housewives and the mothers on the call, how many of times we keep the priority? Okay, so I would really like to go for this workshop, for this meeting, for this to meet this friend of mine who has come from some other like place, and I would really like to be with them. It would be fun, it would be contributing to me. But then, so we kill our own creation, and then we look at, does it work for my family? Like does it work for my husband? मेरे हस्बैंड को जब खाना देने का टाइम है उससे तो नहीं क्लैश हो रहा है? मेरा बच्चा जब स्कूल से आता है उससे तो नहीं क्लैश हो रहा है? So what we are doing is we are keeping our priorities for ourselves so low that we never even choose for ourselves what works for us. So is that an honoring of ourselves? And everything that brought up, will you please now destroy and create it all times about sitting. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine shorts, boys, bovats, and beyonds. And how many times, when it is our own money, and when it comes to spending it, again, I cannot spend it on myself. I can मेरी छुट्टियों के लिए, मेरे फन के लिए, मुझे जो क्लास अटेंड करनी है या मुझे कहीं घूमने जाना है, वहां के लिए अगर मेरा ही कमाया हुआ, मेरा ही जमा किया हुआ पैसा मुझे खर्च करना है, तो no, that is like we'll feel so guilty about it. So we would honor everyone else, or we, and truth, is it even honoring of others when we dishonor ourselves? Can you honor someone else by dishonoring yourself? Truth, can you honor honor someone else by dishonoring yourself? No. You cannot honor anyone by dishonoring yourself. So everything that is, will you please now destroy and create it all times of it. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine shorts, boys, bovats, and beyonds. So everywhere you have bought this interesting point of view that in order to honor others, you have to dishonor yourself, and honoring others and honoring yourself cannot go hand in hand. Will you please now destroy and create at all times about sin? Right and wrong, good and bad, God and walk, all nine shorts, boys, bags, and beyonds. Most of the times when we step up in our lives, when we start choosing for ourselves, be it spending money on ourselves, spending like time on ourselves, or whatever it is, like initially it appears that others are not liking it. Even they may feel that as if they are being ignored and neglected. You are no longer paying attention to them. They cannot control you, but after a certain period of time, when they just see that how happy you are, and it is not a dishonoring of them when you are honoring yourself, people actually respect you more, they love you more, they are able to see the value of you when you start honoring yourself, your choices, your body. So everything that does not allow you to perceive, know, be, and receive that, will you please now destroy and create it all? Time supports in it, right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pop, all nine shorts, boys, povats, and beyonds. Now, how about honoring your body? How many times we just push our body into eating, into eating things, going to places, or like tiring itself to like exhaustion, considering it, considering our sweet friends, our bodies, to be our like slaves rather than our best companions in life. So is that an honoring of your body? Probably not. So everything that does not allow you to honor your body and value it as as the best companion of your life, which is the only companion with it would be with you in this lifetime, will you please now destroy and upgrade it all times upon second? Right and wrong, good and bad, what and pop, all nine shorts, boys, ovats, and beyonds. So, how like in our culture, we all are taught that प्लेट में, थाली में जितना परोसा गया है उतना पूरा खाना ही है. So we will honor food more rather than honoring our own bodies. कि वो जो थाली में परोसा गया है वो पूरा करेंगे तभी हमने अन्न का रिस्पेक्ट रखा. पर हमारी बॉडी का रिस्पेक्ट रखा नहीं, बेचारी बॉडी से तो पूछा ही नहीं, उसको नहीं खाना है फिर भी ठूसा अपने हमने. Like even when we have to honor our guests, like we'll like like make them eat so much, put more in their plates, or cow, right? As if that is the way we are, that is the way to treat our guests as something valuable. अतिथि देवो भव उसी में है कि उसको सब ज्यादा खिला दिया, पर बेचारी उसकी बॉडी का क्या हुआ. So are we now more in allowance of our bodies, how much and what it is willing to eat, rather than honoring our host? के host को क्या खिलाना है, host नाराज नहीं हो जाए, उसको बुरा नहीं लग जाए, इसलिए थाली में जितना परोसा है वो खाना ही है, ठूसना है. As if you feed yourself too much, तभी लोगों की भूख नहीं मिटती. मतलब ना कि अदरवाइज हम कितने लोग दुनिया में भूखे हैं तो मुझे पूरा मेरी प्लेट का खाना है, क्या उनसे बाकी लोगों का पेट भर जाएगा? नहीं भरेगा. मैं हमारी बॉडी को अब्यूज करेंगे हम. So are you willing to honor the choices of your body, what it wants to eat, when it wants to eat, how much it wants to eat, what it wants to wear, which place it would like to go? Would it like to go for swimming? Does your body like more water? Does it want to go for a walk? rather than doing things which are considered to be the right things in this reality. And everything that brought up will you please now destroy and create it all times upon sin. Right and wrong, good and bad, what and pop, all nine shorts, boys, bats, and beyonds. And everywhere you were like sold this point of view that if you honored yourself and your body, you were a mean and selfish person. Will you please now destroy and create all of that? Right and wrong, good and bad, what and pop, all nine shorts, boys, bats, and beyonds. So, truth, are you willing to be selfish? Is there anyone on the call who does not want to be selfish? Or everywhere you make being selfish means that you have to choose against someone. No, being selfish means that you are just willing to choose for yourself whatever works for you. You are willing to choose for them. You are not controlling others. You are not choosing against them. You are not abusing them. You are not taking advantage of people. Instead, like, what if honoring yourself or choosing for yourself is actually going to create a win-win situation for all of you? And everything that does not allow you to perceive, know, be, and receive that, will you please now destroy and create it all times upon seven. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pop, all nine shorts, boys, bats, and beyonds. So, any questions? Please feel free to interrupt me and ask questions whenever you wish to. Let's keep it an interactive session rather than a monologue, a lecture. And whenever we hear about honoring, how much of that honor killing comes into our existence, where people are like someone who chooses for themselves which is against the norms of this reality, the some particular group considers that as a dishonoring of their religion, of their caste, of their belief system, and in order to keep the honor of their belief system, they would even go to the extent of killing someone. What are they honoring? Are they honoring themselves? Are they honoring others? Even are they honoring their religion? Or are they honoring consciousness? So, what lies about honor killing and all the other vices are you aware of? And how much of that capacity to change it have you not even acknowledged? Everything that brought up, will you please now destroy and create it all types of what's in it, right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pop, all nine shorts, boys, bats, and beyonds. So honor killing is a lie. It's unconsciousness, it's anti-consciousness. When you are honoring yourself and when you are honoring others, there has to be no control. You allow a snake to be a snake, you allow a tiger to be a tiger, you allow an ant to be an ant. You don't make them wrong for their characteristics, for what their choices are, how they be, what they have chosen to be in this lifetime. And you don't have to kill them. Yes, Nina. I can see your hand raised. Yeah. You have a question?
Tasnim, please explain this honor killing again.
Okay. So are you aware of honor killing?
No.
So honor killing is like when it is prevalent in some very some tribes and some parts of some castes and so where they feel that if a boy or a girl, they marry someone outside of their caste, especially someone who is considered to be of lower status than them, and they feel that it's a dishonoring by that person that they have gone outside of the caste and married someone else, and they would even that like uh, get hold of that couple and they would kill them.
Oh.
Even like the family themselves would kill their daughter, like or someone like that, for they choosing to like go against the norms of their family and go outside and marry someone. That is honor killing.
Okay.
Mostly I have heard about honor killing because they choose a partner which their family or their caste, like their tribe, does not like to them to be going around with. And it's, yeah, you are on mute, Lena. I cannot hear you.
Yes, yes, Tasneem.
Yeah, you said something.
No, no, just a call is there. So,
Okay, okay. Yeah, so that is what they go to the extent of, in order to keep the honor of the family, खानदान की इज्जत रखने के लिए उनको मार तक डालेंगे वो.
so one doubt is also there for me. Just you said ना कि थाली में जितना परोसा है उतना, जैसे पेट भर भी गया तो अगर हम हमें गिल्ट फीलिंग आती है फिर कि अरे इतना वेस्ट है, सो व्हाट टू डू
Is
देन?
your stomach a dustbin?
नो, नॉट एट ऑल, बट फिर भी वो फीलिंग रहती है अंदर कि हम वेस्ट कर रहे हैं खाना.
खा के किसको किसको वेस्ट नहीं कर रहे हैं, तो खा के क्या क्या कर रहे हैं, प्रूव क्या कर रहे हैं.
अच्छा, तो
आपकी
मतलब
बॉडी
दाल.
के अगेंस्ट आप उसको खिला रहे हैं.
ओके, यस यस, गॉट इट.
Yeah. So what if we could be in honoring of our guests and their bodies too, and not make it a prestige point कि मैंने इतना सारा बनाया है, मैंने इतना स्वादिष्ट बनाया है, तो उनको ज्यादा खिला के ये मेरी ऑनरिंग है. Yeah, and like just be in honoring that, however like जितनी क्वांटिटी में उनको खाने की जरूरत है वो खा लेंगे. And I like these days I like I even like to ask people that I would like this to eat more of this. So how many times we even like we are in that like how can I ask, मैं किसी के घर पे खाना खाने गई हूँ, मुझे कोई चीज बहुत अच्छी भी लग रही है तो मैं मांग के नहीं खा सकती हूँ, है ना, कि मुझे थोड़ा और चाहिए, सामने वाला क्या सोचेगा. और उसी शर्मा शर्मी में वो मुझे डाल रहा है जो मुझे नहीं खाना है, और जो मुझे खाना है मैं मांग नहीं सकती. So can we, if we are in honoring of our bodies, we would not have a point of view asking for things which our body would love to eat more, whatever it would love to eat, where it is available, we would be willing to ask for it, and whenever it wishes to say no, there would be not a point of view of saying no to it. And everything that does not allow you to honor your body with the things that you stuff into it, will you please now destroy and create it all types of concept. Right and wrong, good and bad, modern pop, or night shorts, boys, bobats, and beyonds. तो जो चीज हमको एक्स्ट्रा की है थाली में, तो हम डस्टबिन में डाल देंगे तो फूड का हम डिसऑनर समझते हैं उसको, पर हमारे पेट में डाल लेंगे तो बॉडी का डिसऑनर नहीं समझते हैं उसको.
यस, इस तरीके से कभी सोचा नहीं.
हाँ, क्या हमको सिखाया गया कि ऐसा सोचो, है ना. कितने लोगों को दुनिया में भूखे हैं, तो क्या उनका पेट भर रहा है मेरे पेट में जाने से वो खाना? नहीं भर रहा उनका पेट. Probably it's a wiser thing to take small portions in your plate, yeah, and then like finish them before taking another serving. Instead of like when like ना कि मैं सबको परोसूंगी और खूब सारा परोसूंगी, That's an like ego, satisfying your own ego by serving them more. That's my interesting
पर
part. Right
तस्नीम,
and wrong?
हमारा कल्चर ऐसा भी है ना कि जिसमें हम अगर किसी को देखभाल नहीं करेंगे, उनको पूछेंगे नहीं तो वो बुरा मान जाते हैं.
Then if we can just like change that culture. So that's what I said, that what catalyst of change can we be that we are aware of, that we can be that, or like we don't like we consider it to be bad when people like we, and we give them that space, that choice, that this is the food which is being served and please feel free to take more of it if you wish to.
Yes.
And it's okay for like how many times we tell our children. So when we were small and we were going to someone else's place, especially जहाँ पे खाना अच्छा सर्व होने वाला है, देखो मांग के ज्यादा मत खाना, मांग के नहीं खाना, थोड़ा सा लेना, पहली बार जब सर्व करेंगे तो ना बोलना, मतलब पहली बार अगर आपने हाँ बोल दिया तो दैट इज लाइक समथिंग नॉट प्रॉपर. ऐसे हम भूखे बच्चों को थोड़ी लेके आए थे तुम्हारे किसी के घर में. हम खाना मतलब उनको ऐसा लगेगा कि हम बच्चों को खाना नहीं खिलाते अगर हमने जाके मांग लिया तो किसी के यहाँ. सो दैट्स हाउ वी कंडीशन, we train our minds and we condition our children to do that, not to ask for things that they would like to have in life. And how many times it starts with the food and small things, and it like continues to be our practice for every other thing in our lives. हम फिर किसी भी चीज के लिए आगे रह के मांग नहीं पाते हैं, as if mangna wrong hai, and unless you ask you cannot receive.
Yes. Yeah.
And that's how we have stopped our receiving as well, because we have made asking as wrong. And we have made saying no as something disrespectful to others. No, saying no is assertiveness, being able to say no. It's not a dishonoring of someone else, it's just you have not said no to them, you have said no to a particular request that they had made, and you can give alternate suggestions that what else is possible over there. So a no can be accompanied with lot of other possibilities that probably you have not seen and even the other person have not seen. So it can open up the doorways to infinite possibilities if we would allow it to, and if we would take out the wrongness in that no. It's not a rejection of the person when we say no.
Yes.
And it's not a dishonoring of anyone. It's just saying that this is not my choice, it doesn't work for me. Yeah, and everything that brought up, will you please now destroy and create it all types of gods in it, right and wrong, good and bad, what and for, all nine shorts, voice, pomads, and beyonds. So my laptop seems to be running out of battery. I'll see if I can put it on power. Yes, thank you, Ekta, for receiving this. And yes, saying no. One of the most difficult things for many of us, like not able to say no. And it's like when you are just saying yes to everyone else's request, and how much dishonoring are you doing to yourself? It's a dishonoring to your own choices, what your body and your being would like to have and be. But then you are just, and it's also when you do it with a heavy heart and with a lot of complaints, it brings judgments in your universe, and it becomes ultimately a dishonoring for the other person as well. So learning to say no is the greatest art that we have to learn. It would bring about a lot of ease.
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
Okay, so any questions that you or any of you have right now? So before we close the call for today, just a little reminder that I'm coming up with a foundation class with the new foundation manual, which has recently been out, with some new conversations about this avoiding and defending, transactional realities, and some more stuff. It's with new energies, we are creating a foundation class online and live in Ahmedabad from 5th to 8th May. So if it is fun for you, any one of you would like to receive this class with a lot of simplicity, experiences about how it has worked for me and with other like people in my life, with the participants with whom we would be talking in the interactive sessions during the class. We'll be doing some wonderful body processes and entity clearings. You learn how to do entity clearings and all that stuff. 10 keys to total freedom, distractor implants to letting go of distractor implants after identifying them. All this would be available in the foundation class. So if you are choosing a bigger life for yourself and you are willing to let go of whatever is not working in your current foundation and build a new platform to create a new life, you are most welcome. So Trapti and one more person, like they are not, like the other person is not on the call. They have just finished the foundation class in October, 5th to 8th October it was. And after a month, there is another foundation class that I'm conducting. And some of you might have seen Trapti's video that the kind of change the foundation class can bring with your relationship with yourself, with your body, with everything in your life, with people in your life. So people who are not contributing, not serving, they would just walk away, be disconnected, and your new people can show up in your life, new energies can enter into your space, more money, abundance, possibilities. And then we also have this choice of possibilities class coming up with none other than Gary Douglas, who is the founder of Access Consciousness. We are so lucky to have him in India, in Mumbai from 30th, 29th of May, 29th, 30th, 30th and 31st May, 3 days of choice of possibilities class. And the prerequisite is the foundation. So any one of you who are choosing, you are most welcome to join us. The class is being hosted by Smita Dave, who is again on the call, who is also hosting all these swabs at her home, and will be doing the class at her pace itself. So how much fun can we have together? What gifting and receiving can each one of us be? And what contribution can we be to each other that we have not yet acknowledged? And everything that does not allow you to perceive, know, be, and receive that, will you please now destroy and create it all? Thanks about sitting right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pork, all 9 shots, boys, forbats, and beyonds. So if any one of you would like to have more details about this class, please feel free to contact Smita Didi or me. So we would be able to provide more details, and we would love to see you in this class and choosing data for you. So even if you don't want to do it in Ahmedabad, in online, you can choose online with me. If you want to do it with another facilitator, choose for yourself. Choose bigger. You are great, you are a gift, and just acknowledge that. Step into your highest potential. Is now the time and is now the space. So if there are no more questions, I would just like finish the call now. Smita Didi, does anyone from the swap over there has any question?
हाँ एक मिनट अरे तस्नीम पूछ रही आप कोई क्वेश्चन पूछना चाहोगे
Hi.
Hi. Hello.
मैडम आपके साथ कोई क्लास चूज करना है?
हाँ हाँ जी, कर दीजिए।
आप कब?
मैं बोल रहा हूँ आपके साथ कोई क्लास चूज करूंगा।
हाँ कर लो ना। So Chinmay also has already done the foundation class with me,
Yes, ma'am.
and I love the way Chinmay is practicing and creating in his life.
Yes, ma'am.
You are an inspiration, Chinmay, for lot many people.
Thank you, ma'am.
अमरीश तने पूछे छे.
And we did a past class in the same room in 2018. The same room, yes?
Yeah.
How
Okay.
does it get even better than that?
What else is
Such an
possible?
honor and such a pleasure. It brings so much of joy and happiness to see that people like choosing, first of all, greater for themselves, the pass and the foundation, and being that energy or in the of the swaps, creating that space for others to show up as well. Thank you so much. All the people who are in the swap, all the people who have showed up in this call, thank you. Thanks a lot, immense gratitude for being here, for choosing greater for yourself and choosing the contribution that you are being. Thank you so much.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you.
Have a
Thank you,
wonderful
Tasneem.
evening, and I will see you soon again. Bye-bye. Good night.
Bye. Good night.